Global Everything TV.
Global Everything, nigga.
What's going on, everybody? It's another episode of Global Everything TV. First and foremost, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Today we got another special guest. If you somebody in the Richmond area, I'm sure you done seen his face before. He been making moves in the city for a long time, since the 321 days, probably even before then, but that was probably like the first time I really seen him when he was doing the showcase in 321. That was way back. Then it switched over to Aurora and a couple other clubs as well. But he's been a major person as far as making an impact on the city as far as the Richmond music scene. You will know him no other than J30, the promotions king. How you doing today, J30?
Man, everything good, man. Global Everything TV. We live, man.
First, man, I want to thank you, man, for giving artists like me, myself, and I'm sure a lot of other artists within the city can relate, as far as giving us a platform to really showcase our skills and figure out what we need to work on. A lot of times, I mean, when we first get on the stage for the first time, we ain't always the best, but a lot of times, you know, the footage get recorded, we get feedback from people, and we go back home and we work on our craft even more and more, but just giving us something on a consistent basis.
Right.
Because like now, I'm looking at it like now, ain't really much showcases going on, so I just wanted to thank you, you know what I'm saying, on behalf of all the artists within the city for giving us an opportunity early on.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that, man.
So,
Definitely.
tell us who J30 was before he became J30 the Promotions King. What was you into back then?
Well, I mean, I'm from Southside, man. 31st and Midlothian. And I was pretty much running the typical routes. I wasn't really doing nothing, you know, super special. I was out here, you know what I'm saying? Doing typically what everybody else would be doing, man. And
Okay.
you know, we progressed forward and, you know, started making different moves, but, you know, showcase that don't save me too. You know what I'm saying? For
Yeah,
real.
definitely. So let's fast forward. When did you originally first get into the entertainment field, and what was your original main goal that you was looking to accomplish when you started doing it?
Well, when I first started with the music, I was running around with Big Giddy. You know what I'm saying? The whole GMGB era. You know, that was my primary focus. We was just really real close friends, you know, brothers, and that's what he was doing, and I was good at the promotion, so it kind of went hand in hand. It just was like what we was doing. It really wasn't a goal or what I was trying to do. It's just what we was doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I started at with the, you know, really, you know, with the music thing. You know, when it really started making sense. You know what I'm saying?
So what role did you play as far as promotions? Like, what's some of the things you were doing early on to help his career?
I mean, like from A to Z, man. Like helping build the songs, beat selection, you know, doing the duplication. We had other people that was doing our graphics back then, but you know, really the one putting in the footwork. You know, they rapping, I'm in the crowd passing out the flyers, taking the pictures, getting the video footage. You know, I was like the glue to it. They had all the elements, and I just was, you know, making sure that everybody pretty much knew what was going on.
Definitely. So you think like being a promoter at the time, would you consider yourself his manager or just helping him promote?
Well, I mean, now that you look back on it, it was like a management role.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
definitely.
saying? It's like it was preparing for it before that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it pretty much anything that came on our day to day, that's what had to be done. That's what was getting done. So we was making it happen, man.
As you look back, do you think it's something you could have did different that probably would have helped him progress further? Because, I mean, he was a big name in the city, the whole GMGB era.
Yeah.
But anything you think you could have did different, or you feel like you made all the right moves at the time?
No, I mean, we made a lot of right moves, but it was a lot of wrong moves made too. Like looking back on it, you know, I would have pushed for more for us to get out the streets quicker. You know what I'm saying? Like the streets not forever. So, you know, when those things get set in motion and, you know, you dealing with that level of street stuff, man, it's like you gotta be focused on the exit. You can't really, you know, put all your energy into that, and it's hard to even live it 50-50, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, because before you look up, you know what I'm saying, everybody know what happened with that situation. That same thing could happen to you. So I've just urged artists, you know, if you 1 foot in, 1 foot out, man, keep your eyes on the exit, and, you know, whatever you gotta do, even it's gonna be hard. It might take 6 months for something really start to shake, but you gotta, you know, downsize and downgrade, but you gotta do that in order to upgrade. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, still in them streets, man. Do what you gotta do. Get up all them, man, because, man, you gotta be here for your kids. You feel me? You can't do nothing from behind that wall or in the grave. You know what I mean? So
That's true. So did you ever have goals and wanting to be an artist too? Because I know you did a couple mixtapes, you got on a couple songs. Was that ever your intentions as well, as long as we're helping him promote his stuff?
I did used to rap, you know what I'm saying, because I came up in the real era of hip hop when, you know, hip hop was brand new. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's what all us wanted to do. Everybody wanted to rap, and I was kind of talented with it, but I always was that person that said, you know, my real life, I ain't really never want that to come to the surface. You know what I'm saying? We was out here living kind of crazy, so I just was super uncomfortable with, you know, putting my real life on record, knowing how I really was living. You know what I'm saying? I live by the rule, man. Don't say nothing. You don't want to repeat, play back in court. You feel me? So, you know, all that making records, you know, talking about exactly what you really doing, boys going to jail for that. You know what I'm saying? So I just want, and we was really out here. I mean, the proof in the pudding. So it just really wants something that I was trying to put my name and my words out my mouth, you know, talking about what was actually going on in the street, because you see what happened. They be playing that shit in court, man.
So let's fast forward. You started the show your skills showcase.
Yes. 2000.
Remember the day before you actually, you know, well, the day of, and what you decided that you wanted to do that? Like, what was going through your mind? What was your intentions with that?
Well, I never forget, but one day Big Giddy say to me, he say, man, boys, man, you getting $250,000 money, like, what you gonna do? You know, so, you know, it took me a while. I started thinking, you know, what am I gonna do? I knew that I was good with the promotion, so I started stepping that up. And he also used to tell me, you know, when I go talk to these important people, these club owners, these radio DJs, pull up on them. You know what I'm saying? And being at the level that he was at, everybody was trying to be a part of that movement, because there was money involved. Everybody wanted in. You
Everybody
feel me?
wanted
So
a piece of the pie.
everybody want a piece of the pie. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when I think back on it, he was like, yo, pull up on them, you know, and that's what I started doing, you know. So when I started pulling up on these club owners, they pretty much was, it was like the road was paved in gold. You feel me? He had already put in all the blood, sweat, and tears, the hard work. It was already the glory days at that point. So pretty much whatever was trying to get done by me or anybody in our circle, it was somebody that was right there to, you know, help pull that off. So, you know, that's how I ended up, you know, doing the showcase.
So who was some of the first artists you remember at the first event, and how successful was that one? Because I'm gonna be honest, I ain't go to the 321 days.
Okay.
I caught on a little late.
Okay.
But for those who remember the 321 days,
321 days.
like, you remember the first artist you would say, hey, let me bring to the stage,
Oh,
such
man.
and such.
I don't remember the very first artist I brought to the stage, but I do remember at that event, Rock Stages was there.
Okay.
Neighborhood Hustlers, when they was all together, they was there. Clockman was there, rest in peace. Chris Styles, he was there. It's a couple guys that was there. I don't remember everybody, but that's crazy that you said that. I know in that era, there was a lot of people, man. That 321 era, that was a real golden era, man. I was introduced to Lil Streets, rest in peace. He was coming through there, Strap Up. You know what I'm saying? This was before they was Strap Up. They was EGA.
I remember
You know what I'm
that.
saying? Like, yeah, man. Them was the good days. Them was the real good days, man.
So let's talk your craziest moment at the Show Your Skills showcase. What's the craziest incident that went down?
Man, it was a gang of them, man. You know, it was at a point in time where that violence was getting real crazy in the showcase. You know what I'm saying? Because you dealing with, you know, different sides of town. You know what I'm saying? That was really like the first time that, you know, it was a platform, you know, in central Richmond where people from all sides come do their thing. So we had like little neighborhood beefs, man. Niggas trying to sneak pistols in the club. You know what I mean? All type of stuff, man. Yeah, we ain't for all that, man. Then, you know, God blessed us. You know, even though we did have fights, it was no extreme acts of violence, you know, and, you know, I'm thankful for that, man. Like, that showcase saved me plenty of Tuesdays. Ain't no telling where I could have been, what I could have been getting into. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I think probably I'm gonna be real, like, one of the biggest things that probably upset a lot of artists that might have got to pay for an early slot, but they end up being late. But I get his business.
Yeah. Yeah, it used to be like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta work the list. You feel me? Because you like the artist seeing it from their perspective, and I'm seeing it from the artist's perspective and my perspective in crowd control. Like, you gotta kind of work that list to be able to keep the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Don't put the good acts on too early, because all they people leave. You know, so that was really it. You know, just trying to create that entire environment. You know what I'm saying? Making it ideal for the artists, making it ideal for the fans. You know what I'm saying? Everybody involved, man. So yeah, that used to be, that was always an issue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The slots, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, we all got a chance to do our thing, and for the most part, if anybody didn't get to rock, you know, they always was able to come back because we was there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that
saying?
was
That
the
was a
spot on
consistent
Tuesdays,
business.
man. I will say
Yeah.
that was the spot.
Definitely.
So, what made you come to the decision to end the showcase?
It was a hard decision. I mean, truth be told, at the time when I ended the showcase, I had to end it. You know what I'm saying? Because it went from, well, you know, an artist would come to me like, bro, I got to go next. I got 200 for you. And I take the 200, they'll go next. And then it came to where artists couldn't even pay $10 just to, you know, get in the building and perform for free. So it was real rough on the streets at that time, because mind you, at that time I still was in the streets, so I'm knowing what's going on. So I know them boys out here hurting. You know, street ain't moving like it usually moves. So extra money just won't, you know, around. So that was one of the things that a lot of us had to cut. You know what I'm saying? So it just like the city couldn't sustain it no more. You know what I mean? It was just too much.
You did revamp it one time though and brought it to the Canal Club.
Yeah, we was lit that night, man. I just wanted to, you know, I hit for a couple dollars, man, and I thought that, you know, that'd be dope for me to give back. You know what I'm saying? Do 100% free for the fans, for the artists. You know, still pay somebody to come record it, take the pictures, all that. So, you know, that was dope. And I actually put together a mixtape about that event, 36 songs. You know, and I actually pushed that mixtape for. I pushed that for the first part of the first Show Your Skills promo tour in Virginia Beach. I moved like 5,000 copies of that. So whether, you know, the artists didn't realize it, but that music was everywhere. Yeah. That's how I ended up start traveling outside of Virginia, because it just came to the point where I couldn't even really sell a CD no more. I'm embarrassing myself pulling up on the same people multiple times. They like, bro, I already got the jump. Yeah. So it's like, in a sense, it may have had the appearance of being inappreciative, but I just was interacting with so many people. It's like the faces became a blur. You know what I mean?
I would say probably one of the hardest persons I've seen is push their CD in Richmond besides you is probably Ready Rock and Nezzo. Most people want to hate on Nezzo. Like, I remember days pulling up to the plaza. Yo, buy this CD. It might have one song on there. Right. And he got a good talk game. Like, his end up made me mad as shit. You know what I'm saying? Whether I listen to it or not. But, like, I constantly see you online posting, you know, pictures with this person, that person, different walks of life with your CD. So let me ask you this, though. Like, from your standpoint, do you think it's better for an artist that's really having the CD in the streets pushing their CD to go major or stay independent? Because I'm sure you made a whole lot of money being independent, just pushing your CD by yourself. Right. But if you was an actual artist, at this point in your stage of your life, what would you prefer to do? Or what would you recommend somebody to do?
It just depends on your team. You feel me? Because if you got a rock solid team on the independent level and y'all already being profitable, I think that's a good thing to stay independent. But on the flip side, the resources that come with a label, it's unsurpassed. Like, you can't pay for that stuff. Like, you know, you got the key to every door you want open. That's the machine. You feel me? Like, that's an established business that's doing real business. It ain't no homeboy stuff. Ain't no back alley deals. These people in boardrooms. They looking over spreadsheets. They transferring funds to accounts. Like, this is the real deal. You know, so it's a give and take situation. It's like so individualized. It's like, would it be good for this person or would it be good for that person? So you'll just have to weigh out your options, what they offering, you know, what you already got going on. Can they enhance your situation? Yeah. Is they just do it feel like y'all already winning? They just want a PC off with y'all hard work? And, you know, you just gotta, you know, weigh it out. So, you know, certain label situations good. Artists like Gotti said he never signed. Now look. He signed a deal with Epic. Now he under Rock Nation management. So, you know, they must have came with the real situation that was better than what was already going on. They made dollars, so it made sense to them. You know what I'm saying? So it's each his own. You know what I mean? You got to weigh that out.
All right, so during the showcase days, this was another question I wanted to ask you. I know you've seen a lot of artists come and go. Yeah. A lot of some good, some bad. Who did you see the most potential in? Like, that you really feel like could put on for the city and take it to that next level?
Strap Up as a group.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Strap Up as a group. they had during the showcase days, they had the strongest movement. They was the ones bringing in, 30, 40 people with them, coming in, doing 2-3 songs every week. You know what I'm saying? And
New
then
songs.
yeah, they was killing them. You know what I'm saying? Doing the 3 songs, and then sometime, my man to sign up on his own, or Strapper sign up on his own, or so I seen a lot of potential in them. Plus, when they linked up with Bebe, she was taking them doing, greater things outside the city. But, at the end of the day, what it really be is, shit, we just all, nobody got no formal training with this. You know what I'm saying? So, just looking back on it, I don't think nobody did nothing wrong then, but I think it's a lot of things more that we could do more right now. You know what I'm saying? Because, Strap Up had, man, I thought them boys was going to take it all away. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of, man, it was a couple artists, D&D 6. I honestly thought D&D 6 was gonna take it all the way. When he did that on mixtape with Alley Boy, them Duct Tape, that was a rock solid project. He had A1 production. He had some features from some artists like Scooter. He had Zaytoven on there. You know what I'm saying? He had multiple songs with Alice, songs with Bank, Trouble. It just was a dope situation. I thought D&D 6 could take it. I saw a lot of talent. You know what I mean? I really thought that a lot more artists could have made it if they was more serious, but able to judge. Yeah, able to judge it from where I was sitting there, because not only was I doing the showcase, but mind you, I'm doing CD covers, I'm doing CD duplication, so I'm pretty much in everybody's business. I know what everybody's doing. Nobody really was going outside the box, working with other people. So, I wanted them to make it, but based off what I know from real information, knowing how many CDs you buying, or how consistent you is coming to the showcase, and all of those, that combination of things, seeing like that ain't gonna happen for you. You know what I'm saying? They might not be able to see it from where they standing at, but I'm on the sideline. You feel me? I'm calling the plays, so I'm able to see it from a different angle. I know if you ain't buying, even if you buying 1,000 pack, you still falling short, because it's artists that's on their first drop, they gonna drop 10,000. When you only did 100, and you thought you was gonna make impact. You don't even, like, a lot of artists don't even make a way to make the money back that they invest in the cover, the studio time, the mastering process, all that. So it's like, how can you win when you don't even know how to make your money back? That's like you buying Coke and you giving it away for free. I don't see no logic in that. That's like going back to like artists like Nezzo, Reddit Rock. Like, man, you got to make that money off of it. You got to make a person, you got to convince them, you feel me, that you that. You feel me, to reach in their pocket, and however they got that money, they might have worked at McDonald's, or they might have sold some Coke, or whatever they did to get that bread, and give it to you for something they don't know nothing about. They never heard it, probably never heard of you, but you got the ability, the power to convince them, to give them their hard-earned money, you know what I'm saying, for your craft. But you got to do that, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I literally just placed an order for like 9,000 CDs yesterday, and I have every intention on selling every one of them for between $3 and $5. Like, do the math. Even if I fall short on the 3 at $2, but that's 18 bands. I'm ready to come up quick off the CDs, and who ain't got $2 for me? Who ain't got $3 for me? Who ain't got $5 for me? You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's really all about. Cause now I got 27,000. I went hard. I'm going for the 5, but all I make on average, I make 3. I cleared 27,000. Now I got a $27,000 budget. You feel me? That I could actually, now I could do some stuff. I could do some traveling. I could have all my promotional teams. I could slide my homeboys a couple hundred, you know what I mean, to be able to not have to go to work, you know, and all that. And then we could make this thing a reality. You got to learn how to literally monetize your movement. You know what I'm saying? That's the evolution of show your skill showcase. Like, if you don't know how to make that bread, I mean, you just a non-nigga wasting money.
I feel like you need to do a class on that.
Man, that's what I've been doing.
Coming up.
But that's what I've been doing,
you just
man.
dropped
Like
a whole lot of game in a short period of time.
Facts. I mean, that's what I just did out in Colorado, man. I revamped the showcase, because, like, the question you asked me, like, what I thought I could have did, there was a lot, yo. And I felt like that we weren't providing the right information. So that's like the whole basis of what I'm doing now. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let y'all come in there and rap, because that's what y'all want to do. But I'm gonna make sure you get that workshop. You know what I'm saying? And I actually did a joint in Colorado, in Denver, and we had the it's called Monetize Your Movement. I actually worked with Mike Wynn on that. He the man. You know what I'm saying? We both got a lot of insight into the game, but he a lot more organized than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm still me. You feel me? Like, no matter how much I know, I'm still, you know, and it worked for me.
So third, I know we both know some of the major songs that took off within the Richmond area. Do you feel like it's a couple songs that stand out in your head that you feel like could have went way further if the artist would have pushed it more? Because we see that a lot. But sometimes the artist drop a song and then it's on to the next one.
Yes.
Like from performance wise, or a couple songs you saying that could have went further than what the artist pushed it as?
Yeah, man, it was plenty. Shit, Booty Bounce, Where the Twerkers at, Southside Superstar. You know, the list go on and on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? It's because, like, artists give up on the song so quick. Like, I literally know I'm ready to buy 9,000 CDs. I was ready to burn up a CD that I literally probably recorded 10 years ago. Why? Because if nobody never heard it, it's brand new.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of time be spent, you know, wasted in the studio when, you know, you got to push them records, man. It takes time for a record to catch, especially if you only really pushing it in one place. You feel me? That joint probably never catch. And that's what really be happening. Like, you got to move aggressively. You feel me? Like with a plan. Cover the whole East Coast from New York to Miami. You feel me? Or cover the entire West Coast. You gonna kill Cali or Houston or Texas and cover Austin, Houston. Like, it just depends on your plan with the record. You know what I mean? But you got to have a plan. A lot of people don't have a plan. That's why they unable to make money, and that's why they unable to, you know, do the things that actually could make the record catch fire to go to that next level.
So what advice you find yourself giving out to artists or people in general the most? What advice you always find yourself telling people over and over again?
Man, get your business straight. You know what I'm saying? Learn to create revenue with your music. You feel me? Like, it's ready to be tax time. And I've been doing this for so long, like, I already know I'm ready to catch the crank. Because there's going to be so many serious tax time artists that's going to want to get on live mixtape, that's going to want to get on my mixtape, that's going to come through and buy the 1,000. But what I've been doing is, if you buy your CDs from me, I teach you how to sell them. You feel me? Like, I can literally show you how to create revenue, not just tell you how to do it. I can go out and show you. You be right there with me. You feel me? You buying them big packs because I want you to make money on it, so you can keep buying more and more and more. Now, you drop a CD, like, you shouldn't do no less than 10,000. If you did 10,000 copies, you crossed the threshold. Like, now you in the game. But you still could do 50,000 and not lose. You feel me? So, but you really can't afford to do no less, because you got to think of the amount of people in the world. You know what I mean? Or the amount of people in this state, in Virginia alone. So if you only drop 1,000 CDs and there's 1 million people in here, you barely touch 1%. You can't win. You know what I mean?
You
it's
think
like
putting online helpful too, or just say pushing it hand to hand?
Both. You feel me? Like, cause typically, like, let's say I approach you to buy my CD and you can't buy it. You feel me? So I give you a flyer. It might have my iTunes link where you can go in there and buy it, or I might have a live mixtape link on the flyer, or my whatever to direct you online if you can't particularly break bread. You know what I'm saying? So where you could still be able to see what I got going on and still give you the option to, you know, break that bread. Yeah.
So let me ask you, in a time when the internet is booming, do you feel like showcases are still important? Because in Richmond alone, you don't see too many showcases going on. But even you got some artists now, they're at that point of their career where they're like, you know, if you want me to perform at your show or whatever, you got to pay me. Do you think showcases and paying to perform still beneficial for artists?
I do. Because I look at it like this. All right, it's a double-edged sword. True. You think it's value in your performance, but what value do you bring to the table? You know what I'm saying? Like, you may say, nah, I don't want to pay to perform, but you got to realize that building cost, that security cost, that DJ cost. You feel me? So all of that stuff costs. It's like, if you look at it like, all right, I'm the one doing the showcase, you the one performing. We on team. We together.
Yeah.
We literally, your money and is literally paying a portion of your money paying the security. A portion of your money paying the police to be there. A portion of your money paying for the man to bring the microphones and make sure the sound right. So when you rap, you ain't getting that feedback. It's like we all chipping in. But see, that's why they not making it, because they don't have that ideal of teamwork. We a team. Regardless of how they look at it. When I'm doing the showcase, though you giving the money to me, I'm just breaking it off. Everybody know if you was there that time when I brought Skid from Bad Boy, man, Have a Nice Day Cafe was charging me $1,000 before expenses. So yeah, we was charging, but at the same time, shit, cause they wanted that bread. They want no way to duck that.
And I know you done took plenty losses, you know what I'm saying, trying to look out for artists and put them on.
And because it don't really be about the money.
Yeah.
I always been straight. Everybody know that. Like I'm straight. You feel me? This is something that I really love to do. This is my passion. So I know I ain't gonna get rich selling no 1,000 CDs or 100 CDs or doing a cover. I'm not gonna get rich doing that. How we get rich is after we do all of that, we got a plan and we work the plan. You feel me? Like I ain't gonna get rich doing. The only way I get rich is if we actually work a plan that say we get rich at the end.
Yeah.
The plans say that. You feel me? Like we gonna make 100,000, but this is how we gonna make it. We gonna buy 50,000 CDs, and we no matter what, we gonna put $2 to the cutoff every one. If you don't make but 3, you don't get but $1. But $2 got to go back to the bank account. So when them 50,000 gone, even if it take us a year, we know at the end of the year we got 100 bands. Feel me? Plan, goal set, and you work it. You feel me? Like it ain't hard. It ain't hard. 1,000 CDs a week, man. Do it, let's do it. 100,000, who with me? You feel me? Like, I'm about to work, you know what I mean? And you got the music, I got the equipment, we burn it up. I'm ready to hit that road, man, 20 city tour. Like, I'm gonna be everywhere. Cali, Hawaii, Texas, Colorado. I'm going places ain't nobody going. You feel me? Like, it ain't nothing to do with showcasing in Charlotte. It ain't nothing to do with showcasing in Atlanta. Like, who doing stuff in LA? Who doing stuff in Colorado Springs? Who doing stuff in Austin, Texas? Like, nobody.
Not too many people. What city you felt like you got the most love from that you'd have been to?
Richmond. Richmond. I
Outside
love
of
my
Richmond.
city. Huh?
Outside of Richmond, though.
Oh, outside of Richmond, I be getting love everywhere I go, man. It's like, it's hard to gauge it because it all be different, boy.
Yeah.
I mean, I get love in 757, all through there. I get love all through Colorado, you know what I'm saying? North Carolina, like Florida. I'm a little bit of everywhere, you know what I'm saying? But mainly 757. It's really a Virginia thing, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm really, my main focus is us, you know what I'm saying? Like, I work with artists from all over, but to not represent the home team every step of the way, that's blasphemy. Like, it's all the art. It's all Richmond, you know what I'm saying? I wish more Richmond artists would, you know, step their shit up. You feel me? Like, ain't no need to cut the corner. Like, for real, like, niggas bullshit. And that's why I left Richmond. You feel me? A lot of people probably wonder, like, why you moved to the A? Because I was fucking mad. You know what I mean? Like, niggas bullshitting out this bitch, all this talent. Everybody, you know, they got it.
Yeah.
But they ain't got the drive. They talking about Nezzo, but that man drive on $1 million. This man wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go sell CDs. Feel me? Like, nigga, you still got boogers in your eye. You ain't even rolled over yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so, yeah, you can say that, but if you got the dope music and that grind, that's how you make it. That's the formula. Shit ain't rocket science. It's on super simple. For real.
Well, you talk like, for real, a lot of artists don't even really need a job. They grind hard with their music because they got dope music. They could really make money to pay their bills on a weekly basis,
Facts.
on a monthly basis. So
Yeah.
you gotta have that drive.
Man, listen. I ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong, bro. Like, literally, all right, ideally. 20 city tour, pull it off. I got a couple guys coming from different states, and we all gonna meet up down in Florida. Ideally, our day start 10 o'clock in the morning, and our work day technically don't end till 10 p.m. You feel me? And then from 10 to 2, we still got club, which is club hours. But you got 12 hours, bro. If you just make $30 an hour, bro, that's $360 a day. $30 an hour. But you can't convince 5 people or 6 people to spend $5 with you in an hour. That's one person every 10 minutes. That ain't even, like, when you think about it like that, like, you know, throughout a store, and within 10 minutes, it'll probably be 30, 40 people. You can't get one of them. Not one, then you ain't, this ain't for you. It ain't for you. You can't make somebody support you. Then how you gonna get supported on that large scale? See, it don't make sense. It's a misconnection. They're not getting it. You feel me? You gotta be able to say, yeah, shit, I go outside in 3 months, I sold 5,000 copies of my CDs. That means you convince 5,000 people you are who you say you are. You can't do that, then you see what it is. you see what it is.
Yeah.
You know them results ain't popping. You know what I mean? You know you stagnant. You know you still doing the same shit we was doing in 2009. Like, you ain't stepped it up no way, no how. You still talking shit on the book though. Now, step that shit up for real, then you can really talk that shit. Like, I'm in a position right now, but if I start talking shit, bro, nobody couldn't say nothing. Just listen and accept it because I'm really making moves. But why do that? I'm just telling niggas, like, do the same thing. Like, when you see me doing that shit, but don't scroll past my shit, don't like my shit, salute me. Hell no. Like my shit, salute me, share my shit. Why? Because I'm really doing it, bro. That should be motivation for you to get up off your motherfucking ass and get up out here and go get it. Like, stop playing with the game. You know what I mean? Like, this game ain't to be played with. You feel me? Like, it's boys out here really eating off this rap shit. I'm talking about, I'm watching boys come up out of open mics. That's why when you say, should you still do it? Hell yeah, bro, because that's where we going to catch the local talent at. I'm talking about, I'm pulling up at the open mic. I'm watching artists, and I'm talking about, I done said these people's name countless times because it's the truth. My homeboy signed with Future. My homeboy signed with Ain't Ball MJG. He was artists. I just picked and chose, put them on my mixtape because I knew they was hot. Yeah. Now mind you, I drop a mixtape out of 20 songs, 5 create real situations. Imagine had I pull up on them and lock them into some sort of contract. Any type of contract, 10%, 20%, whatever. But I'd be sitting straight right now, but see, my business won't straight right now. I really ain't know what I want to do. So now I'm just trying to lock in with some artists, get our paperwork straight, and let's just push this shit to the max, because I already seen it be done.
How you learn the business? You did a lot of reading, or you just
Trial
learned
and
online?
error.
Trial and error.
Trial and error. Messing up. Messing up. I done did it 1,000 way wrong. So that's how I figured out how to do it right. You feel me? Like, just by keep messing up. You know what I'm saying? Making mistakes, seeing how I don't want to do it. And that's how I kind of figured out how I wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I done failed forward. You know what I mean? It's not easy. You know what I'm saying? We trying to make millions of dollars out here. We trying to make hundreds of thousands of dollars, or whatever amount of money that you say you want to make. But we want to make our family comfortable. But that's not gonna be easy. Everybody doing this music thing. But what's gonna separate you from the next man? What you gonna do different? Will you get up at 6 in the morning? Will you grind till 2 in the morning and get 4 hours of sleep and sacrifice sleep and eat noodles and eat off the dollar menu for 6 months straight? Can you do that? Do you have that in you? You ain't got hot. You soft. You scared. And it's okay. Be soft. Be scared. But admit that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Don't be out here like you all big and bad, because you not. There's a nigga like me sitting there that's really making moves, that's looking at you like, just shaking my head at you like I ain't got nothing to say to you. I'm gonna just bypass your ass because you fraudulent. You fraudulent. You faking. You fraudulent. Like, you gotta really be about this shit, because when it come down to it, we gonna be able to tell. Can you withstand the scratch test? Is you real gold under there, or is you just gold plated? Like, how you coming? Like, you got to get this shit on 120 at all times, bro. For real.
So I know DJ Shorty played a huge role in the showcase days. How y'all two end up linking up? Rest in peace, DJ Shorty, by the way.
Rest in peace, DJ Shorty, man, my dog. Through Big Get It. You know what I'm saying? Like, pretty much, like I said, Shorty was Cat Dem DJ. He was rocking with CJ down 321. So I kind of inherited that. Once Get It got locked up, you know, me and DJ Shorty, that's when he in a sense took over that big brother role, because Cat wasn't physically there with me no more. You know what I mean? So that's how we ended up really, really, really getting tight. Plus we pulled off like 150 shows together. You feel me? So we putting together, we did like 3, 4, 5 mixtapes together. So we really was putting in work, you know what I mean? Tangible stuff, like that was actually producing results. So, you know, our business relationship allowed for us to have a dope ass friendship. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, rest in peace, DJ Shorty, man. Free Big Get It, you know.
I know you probably at this point, like, even if you did decide to do the showcase again, you couldn't really do it without him, because like, he was there from the beginning.
Man, it's hard, you know what I'm saying? And when I did my event in Colorado, I realized that was like the real first time I tried to do something without him. And it was the music was like a catastrophe, like 100% catastrophe, like, cause he won't there, that ain't my department. I ain't good at that. That was him, you know what I'm saying? So it really hit me hard, you know what I mean, out in Colorado when it came time for the artists to perform and the music won't right, you feel me? So that's when I kind of realized, but you know, I think DJ Shorty, he stayed with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, that's like my angel, you know what I mean? Because bruh truly had my good intentions at heart, you know what I'm saying? Like, regardless to, you know, all the other things people may not like about me, he knew that, and we moved forward, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the true test of like real friendship, real love is, you know, when this person do something that you don't particularly like, but you know that person good. They just did something that you didn't like, you know what I'm saying? Can y'all get past that? And me and bro really never had no falling outs, but, you know, man, it's just crazy without him, you know what I'm saying? It ain't, you know, to still be able to move on musically, you know what I'm saying? To have to, you know, withstand losing Big Giddy, and withstand losing DJ Shawty, and all the countless artists that I'm working hand in hand with that actually, been taken away from us one way or another. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't been no easy ride for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all watching the highlight reel. You know what I'm saying? Me turning up all over Miami, all that, but at the end of the day, bro, this ain't been no smooth sail. You feel me? This joint been just as rocky could be, as real as I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? But I don't let that stop me. You feel me? Like my why I do this is super strong. You feel me? Because I got more kids than probably everybody watching this shit. You know what I mean? So, I got people that's really relying on me, and if I don't make it, it feel like they ain't gonna make it. So it's like, even when I be wanting to give up, that's the only thing that really could, just give me that little extra oomph to just keep going. You feel me? Knowing that I got little ones that's straight counting on me. You know what I mean? If I don't do it, they ain't gonna know how to do it, because they ain't never seen it. Just like how y'all run around here. Nobody never showed y'all. I was blessed somebody showed me, so I'm just trying to keep that going. You feel me? That's why I be giving the game like I do now. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody gave it to me. You know what I mean? Somebody cared enough for me to say, no, that ain't what's up. Like, tighten up right there, or don't do that dumb shit. You feel me? Like, a nigga cared enough about me, so that's what I'm on. You know what I mean?
Too
right
many
now.
yes man around you.
No, hell no. Keep them niggas from around you, bro. If a nigga not trying to make you progress, or if y'all relationship don't go through some kind of strain, somebody ass being fake. You know what I'm saying? Niggas supposed to be pulling you up. You feel me? But most niggas so in the gutter, like they can't help you. They fucked up too. They don't know no better. None of us had no damn daddy, and it show. You feel me? Just some of us had somebody that actually cared enough to pull you on, put you on game the right way. But most of these niggas running around here wild. You feel me? Grown ass crack babies, no guidance. Now they raising kids. That's why it's so crazy. Like everybody, they don't get it. I get it though.
Yeah.
You feel me? These grown ass crack babies raising these goddamn. Now they got kids. So these little niggas super fucked up. The mama and daddy, they got issues from their parents passed on to them from drug addiction where they couldn't get it together. Now they trying to raise kids. Come on now. So that's why it's like it is. But what we gotta do is literally, love your kids, be responsible, you know what I'm saying, take your dream and make that joint a reality, man, because if you don't, who will? If not now, when? Like, how many more years got to go by, bro? Like, nobody probably realized, but shit, we started Showcase 8 years ago. 8 years. Kids going to second grade and everything that was born when we started this shit, man, bro.
Some relationships came out of the Showcase too.
Come on, man. Like, me and Tiff had a baby through the Showcase in like in the middle of the Showcase. The baby's ready to be 7.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta do the math, bro. We've been doing this for so long. Now it's time, like, either step up or get out the way. You feel me? Because it's not fair. It's not fair to you as a person, the artist, because at the end of the day, you taking this 50, this 100. But you could use that money and enjoy your life. Save up some, go on a trip to Hawaii, or, take your kid to Disney World. Like, stop wasting that bread if you're not gonna really push. That's not an investment. That's an expensive ass hobby that you're taking away from your family with. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the move. You gotta literally push to your dream. Like, stop bullshitting. And that's all I be saying, bro. It's a handful of artists that's really pushing that I could say, yeah, I salute you. And I still say they could go harder too. You feel me? Ain't nobody impressing me. I'm seeing niggas, which is dope. You feel me? If I see you, that's dope, because I'm busy. I don't see but what I'm trying to see. You feel me? So if I see you, I salute you. But still, everybody can step it up, myself included. I ain't better than nobody. I can step it up 50 different ways right now. And that's all I'm trying to do. Just step it up one way at a time until before you know it, that situation right, and I'm in a position to get that level of blessing. Well, you can't be blessed with millions if you still mismanage your money. God ain't gonna do it like that. So, strengthen them weaknesses and just push, man.
What you feel is the biggest misconception about you that people seem to think about you but ain't really true?
I don't know, but I know one thing about me, that I'm super humble. I never let nothing that I did, like, I got stats. Like, stat for stat on paper, bro. There's nobody in this city. I don't care. Let's do it. We can put bread on it and everything. Pull the stats up. You feel me? Like, I'm super humble. I don't be on that shit. You feel me? But, I think that where the misconception come in is when somebody wants you to do something a certain way, and then you can't do it that way, that they don't understand that you still trying to get it done for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never, if I ever, slided somebody or made somebody feel some type of way, like, that shit was not personal. You feel me? Like, I don't have beef. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, it just was a misunderstanding. You feel me? And I think anything could get passed. Like, if you let something, put it like this, ain't nobody got killed. You feel me? So anything could get past. We could get past it. You feel me? But if you ain't let us get past it, or for whatever reason, then we lost out on all we could have had for some dumb shit. Like, I know it was a handful of artists I literally could have took to that next level. You feel me? Because, like, where you might be weak at, I might got an artist that's super strong. Now I bring y'all niggas together. Now y'all both A1 with it, because he helped you get there. You helped him get there. Now y'all both solid, and we all standing strong. You know what I'm saying? So, I think another misconception is that I never, like, really latched on to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really never, like, this my artist. Because all y'all was my artists. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, like, I really didn't feel it. I feel like if I single one person out, it was going to make other people fall to the side. You feel me? So I kind of, just stayed neutral. Never chose a side. Like, I fuck with everybody. That was serious. I fuck with you as hard as you fuck with you. If you going hard, I'm going hard. Like you, I see you going hard with the videos. I reached out. I literally told you, I say, bro, if you need anything, that's a very, very, very broad statement. I ain't say if you need me to share your link, or I say, bro, if you need anything, you feel me? Like, let me know. Like, and that's how I be. You know what I mean? But people look past that. They always look for, because
the negative.
Yeah, people got that self-destruction in them. You feel me? They want to wait for it to mess up so it don't work, so they can have somebody to blame. Or I ain't like that though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know my flaws. I know my mistakes. I know I be long-winded and all that type of stuff. But, like, if you dealing with me, like, you know that too. So let's just go ahead and get past that. Stay on me. Don't let me fall to the wayside, because you supposed to love me. You supposed to tell me. Now, 8:30, you said you going to have that on Monday. Today's Sunday, bro. Make sure you got me straight tomorrow, because you know I'm long-winded. That's because you love me, and you know I could do what you need me to do. I just need a little reminder. Why? Because I'm busy. I'm doing 30, 40 things, and I'm trying to balance it all. You know what I mean? So, all right, what's happening, bro?
So let's talk your most memorable GMGB moment.
My most memorable GMGB moment have to be when we did the Dirty Awards. And I literally slapped fire with Jeezy. I turned around, made 3 steps, and slapped fire to Ross. I just knew I was finna come up on them things that year. Well, you know what I mean? Like, that joke was super crazy for me. You know what I'm saying? At that point, bro, because you got to imagine, it's like 2006. I'm in my early 20s. You feel me? And, like, the music thing still jive new for, for me. So to be able to be in the presence of that level of celebrities and be able to reach out and touch and be, embraced like they know me or something, bro, that was super crazy.
So, anything changed differently for you when Big Giddy got locked up? Like, how you move?
Yeah, I changed up a lot, yo. You know what I'm saying? I got low. You know what I mean? Changed up everything. You know what I'm saying? Because we dealing with, that man got locked up for 24 years. That automatically means everything got to change. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to adjust. Times ain't like they used to be. Ain't nobody really getting money like that. Like, them boys was really getting money. You know what I'm saying? And everybody hurting. You know what I mean? So they don't even understand, like, what was really going on. And people didn't like that. And, yeah, we was shining and doing all of that, but at the same time, that shit was breeding contempt in people's hearts that didn't want to see them win. You know what I'm saying? Like, so people literally plotted on their downfall. Them people ain't get caught with nothing. You could go back and look in the transcript of the people. Nobody got caught with no work. It was all on the word of informants. You know what I'm saying? That's a hater. People be on there talking about haters. Them niggas don't be your hater. They're somebody that don't like your ass. But a hater is a nigga that'll send your ass to jail from your kids for 20 years. Now, that's a motherfucking hater. You know what I mean? That's how that shit played out. So I think, I changed up a lot. You know what I'm saying? I started, I started recognizing who really was there for me. Because I seen how people that was supposed to be there for bro, them niggas won't nowhere to be found when shit hit the fan. When it's time to pay for lawyers, or when it's time to put money on the books, but them niggas don't be nowhere to be found. So you gotta understand, like, that shit gonna turn my heart real cold. Bro was a super good nigga, boy. Like, I ain't never met nobody that could actually look out for somebody to that level. Like, bro was really it. You know what I'm saying? He before we ever separate, he always like, you got some money, you straight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just making sure I'm good with whatever I'm ready to do. You know what I mean? Invest in my dreams, and that's how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck with somebody, you gotta show them that. You know what I mean? Like, go that extra mile, show them that. And that's where I'm at with it now. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm putting on this 20 city tour. This is it right here. Like, if you don't think this is your opportunity to take your craft to the next level, like, you just hit.
So in this Richmond music scene, who do you really consider a real friend, a true friend? That, you know what I'm saying? That's just more than just business. Like that you might have made along the way.
Well, me and Rockstage has been friends since the 90s. That's my brother. I got a real close relationship with John P. That's my brother. Rough Giovanni. That's my brother. Strap from Strap Up, Young Maine.
Yeah.
You know, you. It's like a lot of us, because you got to remember, like, when we was doing the Studio 804 stuff, you know, a lot of artists was coming through. We doing projects together. You know, all of us got our own unique relationship. Like, none of us really on no everyday type stuff, but when we link up, it's like, shit, like I just seen you yesterday. You know what I'm saying? It don't be like it's no love lost. It be the same exact thing.
So how do you view our hometown and our city musically down the line? How you think it's gonna change for the better, or it's gonna stay stagnant?
What I think and what I hope for is two different things.
Yeah.
But I sincerely hope that, you know, through this video, or, you know, that the artists will really take the heart, especially when I was telling them to step their game up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want the city to make it. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, there's not too many artists out this city that can really tell their story without mentioning it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm that cornerstone. You know what I mean? When it was just something that, you know, a lot of us wanted to just do. You know what I'm saying? We weren't making music. We weren't doing videos. We just wanted to. We was watching it on TV, and we created that together. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to see, you know, a lot of artists like just step their game up so that we can make it. Travel. Get the hell from right here. Because you can't, people say you can't make it out the art. That's true in a sense, but it's not true. You know what I mean? Because if you start to move, look at everybody that done left the city. Look at Faylight.
Yeah.
Look at Beat Billionaire. Look at Destiny the Chef. Look at me. Like, we leave the city, look like instantly like magic. You know what I'm saying? Because what a lot of people don't realize, coming from Richmond, you so much more far advanced than these other places, including Atlanta. Now, I've been living there for 2 years, and I'm watching, like, everywhere is just like Richmond. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no different, but you don't know that because your ass stuck here. You know what I mean? So when you traveling around and you seeing these different places, bro, it could happen. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta move around, expose more people to what you're doing, and, you know, if they do that, it'll happen because the music is there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
you encourage artists, some of the artists that you see with a lot of talent, do you encourage them to move out of the city? Like when they get to a certain level, like
yes.
Ed, you know, he really popping in the city. We do encourage artists like him to move.
I hope, you know, but see, like we all, everybody finances don't allow for that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just was blessed to be able to, you know, make that move. But when I moved from Virginia, like, I ain't had no crib, I ain't had no landlord, I ain't had no application I was trying to fill out. I just left. You know what I'm saying? I just took a leap of faith. My wife got a clothing line. I'm trying to do the music.
It'll all work out eventually.
It'll work out. You feel me? Like, it's everywhere the same. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nowhere different. So, same things I'm doing here, I could do anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? And by going to places like Colorado doing shows, but I'm proving that. I could literally do this anywhere. So, you know, you gotta, but that's only if you believe in your dreams to that extent. You feel me? Like, if you only kind of believe in your dreams, then, you know, you're gonna still be running around Richmond talking about you the hottest. But who cares?
Yeah.
Nobody.
So let me ask you, what's your ultimate goal? Like, do you got plans on starting a label? Because I would like to see you with a label one day.
Man, I am, Show Your Skills Enterprises. That's the label. You know what I'm saying? Show Your Skills Enterprises is my label. I'm actually trying to sign some artists. You know what I'm saying? That's willing to travel all over the country. And we got a life situation. Like, man, if you've been watching me on the book, you seeing, like, we pulling up 4-5 star hotels. like it's going down. You know what I mean? Like we got like it's going down, man. So I'm really trying to, you know, sign some artists. If you got a serious package, submit your EPK, and you got to be ready to go though. You feel me? You got to be ready to make sure your baby mama in line. Let her know. You know what I mean? We gone. You know what I mean? Like so, it's time to go. Push our craft, and together I believe, you know, before the end of the year, I'm trying to have like 10 artists under my label. Really like 10 movements. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Full-fledged movements. You know what I mean? That you know, through myself and the other, you know, people that I'm working with, we can guide y'all to actually take it there. You know, so build relationships to other markets. Every plug that you can imagine with the music, I literally have it. You know what I'm saying? Like from A&Rs to radio, all that shit, man. Pandora, anything you can imagine, like I literally got the direct plug for. And now it's time to use that on, you know, some artists. Yeah. It's time to show, you know, what we could really do.
So I ain't asked you this, but who are some of your idols? Who are some of the businessmen in the industry that you look up to and that you study some of their moves?
I don't know, bro. Like I look up to different people. I like right now, I'm following, you know, E.T. the hip hop preacher. I'm still in tune with Farrakhan, Dr. Umar. I'm more interested in different things, more or less than idolizing, you know, these people in the music industry, because I don't feel like they using their gift properly. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I know they be doing stuff, but you could be more outward. They scared to lose white money, so I don't feel like that they you know, do all that they can. I think that everybody in the game could do more. Why? Because there was like all the killing going on. They could stop that with a tweet. You feel me? Or a 30-second video. They could literally change the face of the world. Jay-Z say, hey, look, killing, that's whack. We ain't doing that no more. Or even though they do stuff, like you got to be a little more direct. Mm-hmm. Like that beating around the bush shit, giving them the with the sugar. No, we don't need no sugar. They need to know this shit nasty. Let's move forward. Like help. You know what I mean? Because people hurting out here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really idolize none of them. You know what I'm saying? At all. I'm trying to achieve some of the things they achieve, but do different things with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I do the showcase because I'm trying to help somebody that look just like me in the mirror, you feel me, achieve what they trying to achieve. And that's my dream. Just like the dream is for you to make it with the music, my dream to make you make it with the music. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a match made in heaven if we allow it to be. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it. Like, I really need some artists that's serious, that's dedicated, that know it's gonna be hard, know the day's gonna be long, you know what I'm saying? That the results might not be instant, but just know that we running this route. I'm telling you, not only we gonna have the bag, but they gonna know. You feel me? They gonna know who we are, what we doing, how we coming, and they gonna respect this shit. You feel me? City to city, state to state.
Yeah, man, I definitely like the way you think, man, and I want to appreciate you, man, and thank you, you know, for giving me the opportunity to sit down with you and talk with you,
bro. Yeah, man. Global Everything TV, man. Make sure y'all tune in, subscribe to the channel. There's a lot more artists that's on this page. You know what I'm saying? That's telling their story, man. Support them. It don't cost nothing to support. It don't cost nothing to click like. It don't cost nothing to share somebody's shit. Like, do that. Do that for them. You know what I'm saying? Show them that you rocking with them. And another thing, when I scroll on Facebook, I be wanting to share y'all stuff, but y'all be so opinionated. Talk about this challenge or Donald Trump this, and I never see your music. That's why that shit don't get shared. For real. So focus, focus, focus. Focus, focus, focus on your crowd, and shit, you could get help. It's somebody like me that's sitting there that's just scrolling for 30 minutes out of my day straight, and I'm gonna share everything. If I know you or I like what you're doing, I see you consistent, I'm gonna share it. But guess what? You're not never sharing your stuff, so I can't never share it for you. So shout out Global Everything TV. Make sure y'all subscribe. You know what I mean? Shit, it's a movement, man. Stay tuned. Everything I talked about, man. Check up on me in 3 months for the update, man. So I can tell y'all how everything I said I'm gonna do, bro. Y'all gonna see it, man, for yourself. So stay tuned in, man. We out here, man. Salute.
Global Everything TV, J30, the promotions king.
Yes, sir.
Global Everything TV.